welcome back to my channel and to the exciting new Throwback Thursday. This is going to be so much fun. We have Sweet Pea Papers, Two Sister Jam, Line Dot Arrow, and myself all participating in this. You're going to have 4 different challenges each week using 4 different sets of challenge papers. It's going to be crazy good. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, I'm going to leave all that information in the description of the video. If you are a member of my Facebook group, there'll be an event set up, just like there'll be an event set up in the other groups. And you can post in all of the groups, including the other 2 groups, Sweet Pea Papers and her other 2 groups. That'll be in the description as well. So what I decided to make, I don't remember this challenge because I'm not certain I was a part of the group yet, or it was just way too long for me to remember. But this is from 23, I believe. And this is the Books and Botanicals 1, the original one. And so this is the freebies from week 1 of the challenges there. And well, let's see what I made first. So I, of course, did the little cluster here. So my challenge is we're going to make an envelope, and then we're going to make this little folio to go inside. Now, these papers came in the sepia, which is what I used, and then in the color. So I saved the color for us to work together with. And let me show you the papers. So we have this gorgeous, whoops, let's put it the right way, shall we? There we go. So we have this gorgeous paper, and you see my printer, I didn't print it right, and this printed off the page, which is okay because I'm still going to use that. So if you're printing in US, you'll have to shrink your page down a little bit shrink. You know, you have to shrink it down a little bit before you print it to get it to fit on our page. A4, which is what they use in the UK, is a little longer than this. But anyway, so this one, and then in the 2 per page. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go and cut these guys out, and I will return real quick. Okay, that's all done, and I have got my handy dandy envelope maker out here. This tool is something I use an awful lot. I love, you don't have to have it, but I like it. I really do. So I am going to make a 3 by 5 inch envelope and 3 by 5 inch 3 by 5 and 6 3/4 square that I need, and I need to go at 2 3/4. That's where I need to score, 2 3/4. So we'll put our first score in here, and then our carry on. One last one, and done. Okay, I was inking things and I used the back of my envelope, or the back of this paper, which that's okay. It gives me one less thing to ink. And we're just going to take this, and I can see they got a little off there, but that's okay. Works perfectly. And then I'm going to take my pencil and my ruler, and I'm just going to come here where this meets, and we're going to cut that off right there. making a lot of noise, banging stuff around. Okay, so we can just take and, oh yeah, I like to use, I'm going to use the largest one here. There's one on the envelope maker. You can do that same thing. I just forgot to do it from that, so I'll just do it with my corner rounder. All right, Mr. Glue. I think I might have to fill my bottle here sometime. And we'll just quickly do it here. This is a nice, quick, and easy project. You can elaborate on it as much as you like. You can sew around your envelope. You can put grommets in, or not grommets, eyelets. Whatever. But there's our envelope made, and you know, I don't even have to really do much inking on that. Really, we'll do a little bit, but and we'll just do it all like this. Kind of has that little marbled effect. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. So we're just going to let that glue dry a little bit. And now we're going to play with this one. And what I did was I just took and folded it in half. Oh, I better use it the right way. I folded it in half. And then I did this, and then I put this in. And as you can see, we need this a little smaller because it needs to go in here. So I'm going to keep the books this time. Oh, but I want to get, oh, but look at the flowers. Oh, well, we'll just get rid of that and then we'll do our own thing. Okay, so I'm going to tear about here. Make sure we're straight. We'll use that elsewhere. And then I'm going to just go like so. You could make a little notebook out of this. You could put papers in there, stitch them in. That'd be cute too. Nugget's getting sassy. Nugget's getting sassy. I wonder why he's getting sassy. There, so that fits nice in there. And then I gotta train myself not to say that. So we're going to, I like to just give it a little bit of a, I like to see that white around there. So I'm going to just trim some of that off. And we'll get that. And let's do it like so. And then we can just take about this much off of there. And we're just going to tear away from us. And we don't get all that white. But I don't mind, I'm not mad at that. I like that. And I'm going to take and I'm just going to ink around these edges a little bit. Just to give them that. And I'm using forest green, forest moss it's called, because this is books and botanicals. I remember when I was trying to work with this kit, well, the second one, I kept saying bonticles. So now, really, now that I said that, I'm probably going to start saying that again. So I'm really trying to be aware of that. And I'm using this glue because it doesn't wrinkle my paper. Although both of these are kind of like a cardstock, a very thin cardstock, not, I wouldn't make cards out of this. I'll put it that way. Okay, so while we are waiting for that glue to dry, let's give this little one, let's do some collaging on here. Now with the other one, I did a full collage on there, but I was using the sepia. So this one here, we've got some color here. I don't know if I'm going to cover up the whole thing or not. I think I'm going to leave my flowers there. And then I'm just going to, let's just tear off some of this. Like so. Yeah, like so. I like that. And we'll use that somewhere else. We'll use that elsewhere. And I have some, I have some stamp that would be really pretty on this. It's a new stamp. I just got it. I almost wondered, do you ever have enough stamps? I seem to believe that no, you don't, because I end up buying more. Okay, let's see. So this is our larger ones. This is our smaller ones. So this is one that we're going to use on here. And I think, let's see, we're just going to collage these in. And we're going to use these ones inside. There, this one, here's the one I'm looking for. This. I guess I already glued that down, didn't I? And we're just going to kind of, let's get this down here. Let's just do it, shall we? Don't have to overthink it, do we? No, not at all. And we're just going to put that right in there. I think on the other, no, okay. And I think maybe we'll just, let's see, what do we got for fleurs? I accidentally cut this one while I was trying to fussy cut around there, and that's okay. So I think we're going to just do, should we do this? Maybe let's do this over here. I didn't get that many in there this last time. Oh yeah, because I accidentally tossed that one. I didn't mean to. So let's do the bright colors in here on this side. Okay. And we're just going to put that right up there. That's like so. And we're just going to put this in here. It comes together fairly quickly. And it should, because you guys are going to have your work cut out for you. Oh, it's going to be a fun month, I tell ya. And let's put this guy over here. And we're just going to let that one sit right like so. And then maybe we will do this over here. Or should we put it over there? Does it matter? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we should just do this. We're going to put a butterfly here yet somewhere. Maybe. Let's carry it down here. Let's do that. And then, now these happen to be from the Books and Botanicals. See, botanicals, number 2. And this was 3rd week challenge. It was make butterflies, layered butterflies. It was such a pretty challenge. And I think we're just going to, we should do maybe 2. Let's see. Do we want to do that? Maybe make it look like he's bursting at the seams. Sitting on a butterfly. He's sitting on a flower. Or, oh, this should go. See this, if I wouldn't have cut it off, it would go, oops. It would go right here, and then it would look like, kind of like that. I kind of like that, and that matches these flowers here. What do you think? Let's just do it, shall we? So I'm going to glue this one down first. Must be getting close to, oh yeah, it's getting close to 3 o'clock. This is when he starts. This is when he starts thinking that, oh, if I start bugging now, I'll get my supper early. And he never does, but he never learns. Yeah, he just never learns. And we're going to put this up here because this is where it should be. And I have this little piece of music sheet. Just a little, I always like to add. And then what does that look like on this? Doesn't look right, does it? No, it doesn't look right. Oh, how come? How rude. Because my butterfly is not the proper color for me to put that on there. But I do have this stuff. And this will go very pretty in there because it's the same color. So I'm just going to make it like he's sitting on a little piece of, oops, I think this is what I wanted. I think this is what I wanted. Yeah. Yep. Okay. This stuff is tricky to get glued in place. But I really like it. And I don't know what they call this stuff. This is something that was supposed to go when you get flowers, when you get a bouquet of flowers, it's supposed to come wrapped in this with your other paper. I've never gotten that. And we're going to, and if you have been a part of Natalie's group for any length of time, you probably have got pieces too that you haven't used everything, because she's very generous on her on her challenge papers. Very generous. Put that like that. Try that. And we're just gonna hook that butterfly in there. There we go. So let's go back to this piece now. And this is dry. So we're just going to take and fold it in half. Give it a good fold. Kept dry. Good, good. Okay. I'm going to round my corners. There we go. And let's see. We're going to put this guy in here, and just about covers up everything, doesn't it? No, that's good. And I'm going to make a pocket from here. You don't have to make a pocket, but I see an opportunity for a pocket. And when I said that that piece, that flower kind of cut off. Well, this is a perfect spot. And I wanted to show, because, you know, sometimes when we print things off, we forget to do something and it doesn't turn out perfect. But it doesn't mean that we have to throw that out. It can still be used. And so this, I'm just going to take and put it right on the edge. So it looks like it was meant to be just like that. And then this one here, I'm going to make a pocket, I think, out of it too. Why not, right? I'll just put that in like so. And then this, I'm just going to tear a little bit so it fits in there. Now this is just be glued in. Hopefully I'm in shot here. Okay, so then we're going to put that on the front. We're going to put this in here, I think. Yeah, let's put this in here. Pretty. Okay, we're going to let that. And then we are going to, and then, oi, 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 oi. Me and my and thens. Okay, this is not going to show up at all, so that's not going to work. And I don't have, let's see, I have some, oh, I have some, oops, sorry, I did that. I sent you on a wild goose chase. Let's see. Yeah, we keep the darndest things, don't we? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, well, let's try this. If we really beat it up and see if that's going to work for me. Ooh, yep, that's good. I like ratty tatty and torn, and I just want something to kind of break up the, oh, let's put this under here. How's that? Oh, that works. Let's see, we have this piece, which is a little longer. Could go this way. Could go up this way. No, no, nay, 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 nay. Okay, what about a lace background? Oh, I like that better. Okay, let's stretch it. Yeah, make it look like it's ratty tatty and torn. That's my thing, ratty tatty torn. There we go. Well, you know, I just don't know what to do here. Nope, nope, nay, 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 nay. Okay, I'm just really torn here. Try something here. Let's do this. Let's see, does that make a little cluster? Not really. Does that look, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, ditch everything. Start anew. Start anew. Well, let's just put this down. And then we'll put, I got, yeah, okay. Well, you got to give me A for effort for trying that one out. Grandpa took the dogs outside, so that'll help get Nugget's mind off of food. He's a very orientated little Yorkie, that one, I tell you. Are we going to put this way? Here we go again. Here we go again. Let's just do it this way. Let's just do it that way. And then we have this little number, because why not? But let's see, where does this fit into it? No butterfly. Not that butterfly. Not that butterfly. So let's just do that. No, let's do this and that. No, let's get just this. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's just do that. The other one's too big. We can maybe put it on the inside. We're just going to put that right there. There. Why not? Okay, so now we're going to put something in these pockets that we created. And that would be where we have this left over. And I'm just going to take and kind of give it a, like that. Is it perfectly straight? No. Does it matter? No. Well, maybe a little. Maybe a little. And I'm just going to this, and we'll put that in there and that in there, like so, like that. And then we have this pocket here, and I know that I did not use all of this piece because I just didn't. But do I know where that piece went? No, I don't. So we're not going to fuss with it because I can spend a lot of time looking for it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Stop looking. You'll find. Seek and you will find. So let's do we want to just... I'm going to do this. First of all, we're going to go as tall as we need to go. Let's do, I think it was right about here-ish. Put our paper straight. And let's put it right about there. And then let's do this right about like so. Get that leaf in all the way. And there we go. And let's just take and get these corners a little rounding too. Let's see if I made it the right size to fit in there. Oh, it would be too wide. It's too wide. Okay, well, let's just take and trim this off as straight as we can. See if that did the trick. Let's see. Our glue may have spread out a little too much. No. Okay, we'll just trim it a little bit more. This side here. All right. Before before I round those corners off. And, oh, we could go down a little. Yeah, we can come do this. Okay, try that. Try that now. There we go. There we go. I like that. Now we need to give this a little more of a... I still kind of think that butterfly needs to go here somewhere. But, you know, does it? Nope. But that's pretty. So now we have a little, you could, like I said, you could put this as a little, put some pages in there, sew those in. Those would be pretty too. There we go. And then we will make, I'm going to use, I used the colored paper clips. And I think I'm going to use this color this time. And I'm going to use my little bag of yarn here. Oops. Because I really like this yarn together, these two colors together. And if I could find another color, I would certainly mix and match again. But this is all I have been able to find, or the ones that actually drew my attention. Okay, and then this just goes through here. Like so. Oops, I lost an end. There it is. Did it go through? No, it did not. Oh, we'll get it through on this time. We'll get it through on this one. There we go, kind of even them out. There we got that time. And we'll just put that in there like so. And there we have it. So that's the fun challenge. Make sure there'll be a link in my Facebook group where you can grab these challenge papers. And I believe this is from 2023, maybe 22, 23, something like that. And I will leave the Facebook group information in the description here, as well as everything else that you need to know. And come join me on in my Facebook group, Sophie's Crafty Corner. I'd love to have you, and let's have some fun. This is gonna be mega challenges. I'm so excited. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Have yourselves an awesome day. Bye-bye.